Okay, we're recording. Hi, guys. Welcome to the team call. Happy to see you here and talk with you about some exciting things that are coming up and just go over a few things that will help you move your business forward. So I want to give a shout out to Amanda, who is halfway to Emerald. She is a busy mama with a baby on the way, and she is making it happen. So good job, Amanda. We are super proud of you and can't wait to see all that you do. And we want to say welcome back to Cassandra, who we have missed this past year, but she is back and she is strong and she is a fierce mama. So we are just so happy to see all the things that you're doing, and I'm so happy to have you back. And then I want to give a little shout out to Kristen and Becky and Robin and Jessica on my team, who are just leading the way and doing some amazing things. They're inspiring others. Their Insta stories are on point. I'm blown away. So I just can't wait to see all the things that you guys do and to move your business forward. So to talk about moving your business forward, we're going to talk about the 4 vital behaviors. And friends, it doesn't matter if you are getting it from us, if you are listening to any other calls, whether it's the National Wake Up Call, whether it's Top Coaches, whether it's anything that you YouTube, you're going to hear the same things over and over again, because there is really no secret sauce. It's doing the things every single day and staying consistent. So we're going to talk about those. You're going to hear them over and over again. You may get tired of hearing them, but if you're not doing them, then that's when you get stuck in your business. So I will tell you that the best practice is to do the scary things first, right? So to eat your frogs. And usually those are the things you don't want to do, the things that scare you, the things that give you butterflies inside. And for most of us, and for me personally, it's inviting. We get inside of our own heads and we make assumptions of why we don't want to invite people. Maybe we think they don't have the money right now. Maybe we think that they're going to the gym, so why would they want to join us? Maybe we think that they don't think group or in-home workouts work, or whatever it may be. We make assumptions about people and we get stuck and we don't do the things that we need to do. But I'm here to tell you today that you need to change that mindset. You need to change it into sharing, and that you're giving them a gift. And so when I go into inviting, I am sharing my story with someone. I am not looking to sell them anything. I am looking to share what I know works and what I believe in. And I can tell you that the coaches on this team feel the same way. So do those scary things first. Invite, invite, invite. Share, share, share. That can be done a number of ways. It can be done on your Facebook feed or social media, Instagram, whatever platform that you use. It could be a big call to action where you say, hey, come and join me. But I will tell you that when you take the time to private message someone, whether it's a voice recording, whether it's a text message, whether it's a DM or a personal message on Facebook, whatever that may be, when you take the time to say, hey, this is really working for me. Would you like to join me? That means more. So take the time each and every day to invite people. And you get to decide how many people that you want to invite. But if you're not inviting, you're not going to move your business forward. So invite. Do that first every single day. The next thing for the 4 vital behaviors is be proof that the product works. So you're being proof of the product. You're using the products. You're sharing the products. I would say that most of us on this team have had some sort of transformation with the products, whether it's internal or external. I did not have a big physical transformation with my 21-day fix. I was toned, but my changes came inside and how I felt inside, just the difference that 3 weeks made for me, and it changed my life. So I wanted to share that. I wanted to shout it from the rooftops. And if I could change one person's life and to make them feel the way that I have felt after 3 weeks, then it was all worth it. And 3 years later, I'm still doing it. I see women do amazing things in our groups, and it just blows me away. So share what is working for you. Share what's not working for you, guys, because it doesn't have to be all sunshine and roses, right? I did 80-day obsession. I was also nursing, and I was a new mom to my fourth baby, and it was hard, and it was hard to follow the time nutrition, and it didn't work for me in this season of life. And I really tried to follow that plan to a T, and it wasn't for me right now. I had other friends and coaches that did it and rocked it out. Again, it wasn't my season, and I shared that. And so I shared that struggle and that journey. But I showed up every single day, even through the hard days. And that's what you have to do too. So if you fall off and then you get back on track, share those things, because guys, that's life. And people want to know that we're not perfect, right? Sometimes we have this social media feed that looks like everything is great and we eat right all the time and we exercise and there isn't any struggles. Guys, it's hard every day. So you can share that too. But you want to be proof of the products. And you also want to be careful when you are taking your pictures of your Shakeology, things like that. You don't want to, I know in our apps and things, we have our shakes and pretend this is our Shakeology. This is my bubbles. But we have our app and we're taking our picture, we're showing it. But you want to have that curiosity marketing. You want to have them ask you questions. What are you drinking? So you don't want to hashtag Shakeology. You don't want to say Shakeology. You want to say your superfoods or your healthy milkshake, whatever it is that you want to say, so that someone messages you and says, what is that yumminess that you're drinking? And then you can ask them questions and you can start a conversation and then you can invite them. So again, be proof the products work. And then personal development. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I started this journey, and number one, I didn't even know what it was. So I had no idea. I'm like, personal development, what is that? Once I learned what it was, okay, it made sense. But basically, I didn't think that I needed it. I didn't think that I had time for it. I didn't think that it would work for me. And I was so wrong. I can tell you that when you find a book or a podcast or an audio book that you love, that speaks to you right now where you are, it will move your business forward. You will always have something to post about. And if you're struggling, you don't know where you need to grow, then post in our group, guys, and we can help you. A lot of us have read a lot of different books. We read a lot of the same books. When I started, I read The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, and I loved it. I listened to it on Audible, and it was great. So I listen a lot of times because I don't have time right now to sit down and physically read a book often with 4 kids, and one of them being 5 months old and the other one almost 16 and driving. So I don't have a lot of time to sit and read. So I will listen to my personal development as I'm doing the dishes, as I'm folding laundry, sometimes during my workouts. If I'm feeling pretty confident that I know what I'm doing and I don't need to hear the cues, I will do it during then, or while I'm getting ready in the morning, whatever it may be. But you definitely want to do this each and every day. And you want to find a book that speaks to you. Personally, I have daily devotionals, religious books that I do that's separate from this. This is all relating to my business. So some good ones are Compound Effect, 10X, Slight Edge, You're a Badass. There's so many. The Girl Code, there's just so many books. So if you're stuck and you don't know which ones you should read, post in the comment section, guys, after this video, and we can give you some recommendations. The next, vital behavior. So now we're already on number 4, is to recognize. Do you want to recognize your challengers? You want to recognize your fellow coaches. You want to celebrate them, friends. You want to talk about their accomplishments. And it doesn't, again, have to be about a physical transformation. It could be that, Julie ate on track this week, or she tracked all of her food and she had a weight loss, of 2 pounds, whatever it may be. It could be something small. It could be that she stuck to her water goal for the day. But you want to celebrate those victories, and you want your team to know that you see what they're doing and that you're watching. And so that makes them feel excited and encouraged. And you need to recognize your folks, friends, because it always feels good when someone realizes that you're doing something well. I think we live in a world now where we see a lot of negativity. We see a lot of things that I'll speak for my husband's business. He's in the restaurant business. And I will tell you, people are quick to tell you when something is wrong, and they will email and they will call and tell you really bad things, but far too often they don't recognize the good things. So when he gets those messages that talk about someone who did a great job, that person just feels so good. So do that, because you know it makes you feel good when you're recognized. Recognize your team, recognize your challengers, guys. So we just went over those 4 vital behaviors: invite, be proof of the products, do personal development, and recognize, recognize, recognize. I'm trying to think. Did I forget anything? Sometimes I talk really fast. This might be a short team call, friends. The other thing, I know Cassandra had mentioned running future groups together. She's loving the format of the Lift 4 app group. Want some, dates we can all get together and figure out what's going to happen with that. I love seeing those women in there every single day. I thought I was an early morning riser, and I get in there and like 10 people are already done with their workout. So it's incredible to see people excited and motivated and doing what they need to do. So that's all I have for you guys tonight. Friends, invite, share, don't be scared. And if you are scared, do it scared. Do it scared. Nothing bad's going to happen. The worst thing that could happen is they say no or they ignore you. That's the absolute worst thing in the world that could happen. So the world will continue. You will continue to do all the things that in your life that make you happy, and that's working out and exercising and eating right and all of those things. So you don't have to be scared. You don't have to be nervous. Share, invite, use your products, and do that personal development. So does anybody have any questions? I see a few of you guys on here. Hi, Jessica. Hi, love. Katie, anything you want to add? Because I talked really fast. Oh, the other thing that I will add, I did put it in the post, but we are going to aim for team calls every Tuesday, 8 p.m. East Coast time right now. If anything changes, we'll definitely let you know. I know that Mountain Time, Pacific Time, it can be hard with dinner and school and after school activities. And eventually, I think we're going to be on a 2-hour time difference in a few months, October. Does it start in October? I think it's October. So that may make life a little bit easier, but bear with us as we try to figure out, because we have coaches all over, which is amazing. But we know it's hard to find a time for everyone. So right now they are set for Tuesdays at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and they will be the same time every week. You can always catch the recording after it should be posted in our team. Usually the coach, whoever's doing it, will do that. So keep up the amazing work. Do your vital behaviors each and every day, even when you don't feel like it. And I promise you, you will move your business forward. So I'm going to stop recording. Maybe.